Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe for more. Use the rhetorical subject as the grammatical subject. Every complete sentence needs a subject. The subject is the thing, idea, person, or place, TIPP, that does the main verb. Consider the sentence Tom loves Julie. The main verb here is loves, and the subject is Tom. Another name for the subject of a sentence is grammatical subject. In the previous example, Tom is the grammatical subject because Tom is the subject of the sentence. Sometimes, though, the doer of the main action is not the grammatical subject. Consider this sentence. Finding a solution is our greatest concern. Here, finding a solution is the grammatical subject of is. However, we need to ask, what's the action being described by this sentence? The main action is finding a solution. Then we ask, who is doing this action? The answer is we are. We, therefore, is the rhetorical subject. The tip that does the main action is the rhetorical subject, whether or not it is the grammatical subject. For clear and effective writing, the rhetorical subject should be used as the grammatical subject. Based on this, the example sentence can be revised as follows: we are most concerned with finding a solution. Grammatical versus rhetorical subject. I learned that sentences can have two types of subjects, grammatical and rhetorical. We are all familiar with the first type. Parse this sentence and find the subject. The proofreader looked askance at the period after the quotation mark, wondering if the writer is British. The subject is proofreader, right? It is the subject of the main verb looked, which mean it has the grammatical function of subject. We call proofreader the grammatical subject. Okay, we're not breaking any new ground here. But now look at this sentence and find the subject. The veterinarian said the dog has fleas. Using my psychic powers, I'm going to guess that you said veterinarian is the subject. Ahem. The grammatical subject. Now let's talk about the one thing I learned in the writing course, rhetorical subjects. Look at that sentence again and answer this question: who or what is this sentence about? This sentence is not about the veterinarian or what the veterinarian said. This sentence is about the dog. Thus, the dog, not the veterinarian, is the real focus of this sentence, which means it is the rhetorical subject. Don't believe me? Okay, let's approach this differently. To find the grammatical subject, we identify the main verb. To find the rhetorical subject, we identify the main action. What is the main action described by this sentence? Although the main verb is said, the main action being described is having fleas. And who or what performs this action? The dog. Thus, the dog is the rhetorical subject. Using the rhetorical subject as the grammatical subject. Gee, that's swell. And that's useful how? I'm glad you asked. As a careful, effective, and purposeful writer, you want the grammatical subject to be the same word as the rhetorical subject. When we use the rhetorical subject as the grammatical subject, we get this revision. According to the veterinarian, the dog has fleas. Now what's the grammatical subject? Dog. And what's the rhetorical subject? Dog. In this revision, the grammatical and rhetorical subjects are the same. This improves the sentence in 4 ways. 1. The sentence clearly states its main idea. 2. The sentence focuses the reader's attention on the right subject. 3. The sentence emphasizes the main action. 4. The sentence is economical. The base sentence of the revised version is now the dog has fleas, and according to the veterinarian has been pushed into a descriptive phrase where it belongs. Another example of rhetorical and grammatical subjects. Let's try another sentence in which the rhetorical and grammatical subjects differ. There is a good reason for this mess. When we parse this sentence, we find the following elements. Grammatical subject, there, and all other expletives make crummy subjects. Main verb, is, and all other state of being verbs weaken sentences. Main action, having a good reason for this mess. Rhetorical subject, I, we, you, she, etc. This sentence doesn't provide the person or thing who does the main action. In cases such as this, we have to figure it out from the context. Here, we'll assume that I am the person who has the reason. This sentence is weak. It doesn't use the rhetorical subject for the grammatical subject, it doesn't even tell the reader who or what the rhetorical subject is. We'll apply the same strategy as before to improve it and use the rhetorical subject I as the grammatical subject. This gives us the following revision. I have a good reason for this mess. What are the grammatical and rhetorical subjects now? In this revised sentence, I serves both functions. As a result, this sentence clearly states its main idea, focuses the reader's attention on the doer of the main action, emphasizes the main action, and provides the idea economically. This sentence has another benefit, it demonstrates confidence, which, in this case, may be important. Summary of everything above. 1. The grammatical subject is the subject of the main verb. 2. The rhetorical subject is the subject of the main action described by the sentence. 3. Clear, direct, economical sentences use the rhetorical subject as the grammatical subject. 4. If your grammatical subject and rhetorical subject are not the same, revise. Try these on your own. It appears that I was right. The hospital was where John recovered. Although John loved Mary, she preferred Tom. There was a book I read about the Civil War. Here is where the CEO got fired. One of these is a trick question. Write your answers in comment. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe for more.